wanna see this.
And it's already started, y'all. Check this out.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope everybody's had a great freaking weekend. Even though we had a little bit of a TikTok scare, while we're in limbo, we're gonna be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. Before we get started though, let's go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up, y'all. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's get it.
And it's already started, y'all. Check this out. We're supposed to have a polar vortex where places like Florida, where I'm at, is supposed to get snow. I don't know, for the first time ever. Are y'all ready for that, Floridian?
Get out of your motherfucking mind.
But check this out, y'all. This is in Rocky Mountain in Colorado. The river is literally frozen. Y'all see that? Wow. Has that ever happened before? So y'all know how we're going through a pole shift. Look at this in Russia, y'all. Look, they're having an ice tsunami. The water is moving slowly towards the shore. Check this out. Y'all see that? And it mirrors what the clouds be looking like. Look at this. So this polar vortex must be causing all kinds of anomalies with snow and ice, y'all. Because this is not the only place that this is happening to. This is happening in China too, y'all. Look at this. Wow, y'all see this? Why does it look like scales? Why does it look like, why does it look like dragon scales? Fish scales. Y'all see that?
Fish scale.
This is in China. This is happening all over. Wow.
Cameraman's getting some good
The way
shots.
that the colors are just bouncing off that ice, this is incredible. So yes, y'all, are you guys ready for this polar vortex? It's so weird that all of this is happening and we are at the peak of solar maximum 2025, right? It makes you wonder, what's really going on, y'all? But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Yeah, I told you 2025 is about to get wicked wild. It's like, man, giant Thanos is about to walk through that thing. It's a pretty cool little clip, huh? We know. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, don't be hating on my fingernail paint. I have a daughter, man. She likes her fingernails painted right now. She's 2.
Am I the only person who's not really buying this story? Well, let me show you why. So let's start with the fact that it was ship 33 that had the issue, apparently. Out of all ships, ship 33. In every single angle of the video we have, we see it going with the horizon and not going up and down vertically. All the vertical tapes were people holding their camera the opposite way, like you can see right here. But what if I told you we've been seeing this exact type situation every month for a few months now?
That's
like,
weird.
for instance, this was the one that happened about 1 month ago, and they deemed it not a meteor shower, and it happened when all the crazy stuff was happening in the northeast United States, if you get what I'm talking about. Further, do you remember this type of stuff always popping up in the sky? Well, after Starlink came out, they claimed that every single one of these was just Starlink, even though it started happening way before Starlink. All over the place. Then we have people coming out saying, oh, there's whole fleets of interdimensional creatures on the way to Earth. So, I mean, is this really Ship 33 going straight with Horizon? Oh, it's so fast and gravity will stay up. I doubt it. Plus, keeping the same color the entire time without dimming out. And by the way, did you know that spiritual things make humans act funny? At the same exact time, a few cars drove off the bridge. A few cars off the bridge in Washington, D.C. Again, same time. Not to mention having a full moon 4 days in a row. Look at this from the launch. Do you think that this would make it into space? It's layered up with aluminum foil.
Hey, I thought that those were meteor showers this whole time. Now that they're mentioning it's just debris, like, makes me worried that we're in the height of that Kessler syndrome, you know, where we have too much debris in space.
What is happening? What are these?
Yeah, everybody's saying that that mothership is about to be coming to Earth. I'm like, bring it.
This clip is currently going viral on social media of Caitlin Clark throwing up this hand symbolism while she was sitting next to Taylor Swift.
Not again.
And people are saying this looks very similar to what we saw at the Super Bowl last year, where Ice Spice was sitting next to Taylor Swift and she was wearing an upside down cross and also did a similar hand gesture. Yes, this is not as extreme as last year, and this hand symbolism can mean a number of different things, but I'm curious to know what you guys think because this is a very similar situation.
Surprised she's still around. Right, her and Kelsey going strong.
What's happening right now? It's the food truck, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's behind us.
Look at all these look at that behemoth.
What is this, like a fossil rim with bears?
He's gonna bump our car.
I guess in the Northwest we got bears. I feel like they would be smashing your cars though, right?
He's running. He is. Look at him.
I don't know if that's safe.
Look at that ugly ass.
Don't be staring in the mirror.
We need to chat about this. The world's largest temple was laser scanned to remove the trees, and these things popped up. So nobody knew about them, and nobody is curious about these things. They're not even just at Angkor Wat. There's 2 more of these things found at FreeKin, which is nearby. They also appear to be by man-made bodies of water.
Computer chip.
Just to give you a scale of what we're looking at, this is Angkor Wat, biggest temple in the world. This is Mebon. This is the largest man-made moat anywhere. They were clearly good at geometry, but look at when I highlight the lines here. Now, I went to college for computer engineering. I immediately recognized that shape. It could be 2 things, a piezoelectric generator or an acoustic resonator. In a microchip, that makes sense, but this is 2 to 3 football fields long. The piezo generators convert motion to electricity. That conversion is done through materials and geometry. The chip's geometry is not random. You use the laws of nature for efficiency. So the form follows function. Spoon looks the same everywhere on the planet. It's the perfect shape to accomplish the task of getting food into your mouth. So why do our spoons look like their shovels? I've seen these patterns. That's why I look for them. Instead of a separate instruction manual, what if they put that in the design? This perspective wasn't even possible until now, but we're still using the interpretation of hundreds of years ago. That gives us a bunch of shared symbols and a bunch of shared geometry. So all we have to do is use the function of the geometry to work out the meaning of the symbol.
What? Whoa! Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Man, that's a bucket list right there to go see that.
Whoa!
I'd
Look
love
at
to
it go.
see it.
Do you see
Experience
red
it a couple
and
different type of
blue
ways.
in there as well? I see some blue. I see some pink. There's pink over here. Whoa! Pink on the edge.
Wow.
Amazing. Everybody happy?
Take a few notes. It was fun.
I wonder how the Northern Lights work on a flat Earth scale model.
Yeah, not here.
That Green Ranger energy.
Guys, we got some insane footage coming out of Salt Lake City of a strange UAP that was seen moving around the sky in a weird way, eventually pausing, and they've got a telescope out, zoomed in with their iPhone 15 Pro attached to it, and they caught this. Look at this, right? Unbelievable. It almost resembles the strange phenomena that we saw a little while ago, but there's a giant discussion behind what this could possibly be. I'll put a link in the description below, right? Look at that. It's almost like you're looking at something through water. The way the distortion is. Apparently this thing kind of hovered around for a little while and then disappeared. Unbelievable. Beautiful coloration. I mean, there's a lot of theories going around between a lens distortion, between looking at a star through a telescope, and it kind of gives this strange warped effect. A lot of people saying this is Sirius. A lot of people saying this is an angel, a drone. But the description alone from OP that described this object moving prior and then kind of holding face, like we've seen with multiple UFO sightings, and then it eventually started moving again very slowly and then vanished. Kind of throws a few question marks up in my head. I don't know. You guys check the link out below, have a little read and a discussion, and kind of let me know your thoughts. But I thought this was incredible either way, and a very beautiful sighting.
Yeah,
unbelievable
that's a great
coloration.
I mean, the drones, no big deal, but whenever you're looking through a telescope and you see those orbs and they look like that, it raises a few questions in my mind. I'm not sure what this is, but give me that Northern Lights feel. It's kind of nice to see people, like, nobody's filming, they're just watching. Isn't that interesting?
Shark is a what the fuck? Look, man, look at that thing's teeth. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Isn't that just weird?
Okay.
See, I originally saw this video and I was like, ooh, my ADD brain goes Donkey Kong. And then it's like, man, that's a crazy meteor shower. Like, look at the streaks. I was like, that's gotta be like comets or meteors. But no, it's debris from that 33. I don't know. It's like we got this aluminum foil that's really making that kind of a mark. I don't know, man. It's awesome though. Remember, don't forget about that Kessler. Did I really just play twice?
Wow.
I don't know, so however they did this video, it was like before AI was really a thing. Because I remember seeing this years ago. Yeah.
I wanna see the sky on fire with you.
Man, that shot might have been cooler than the plane.
Alright, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on?
What did you do? Bro, you look like you're a baby about to come out the thing.
Jesus.
Is that how you do your haircuts?
I'm sorry, Earth is closed today. It means get lost, Squidward.
God damn, look at my head. Look like Squidward. I look like Mega Man. I look like Roger from American Dad. What is going on? Oh, man. Jesus. Ooh.
Look at that hair.
Look at the hairline, man. The hairline will restore back. Just trust the process, guys. I know I'm looking crazy, but trust the process. God damn.
What, did you get hair plugs?
Give me 6 months, man. 6 months, I'm going to be looking... God, woo! I'm going to be looking better, baby.
No.
But right now, I am looking like an alien. Mega Man. Gee Louise. Eesh.
See, I thought he just fell asleep with that on his head, but now I'm thinking he got the hair plugs or something. It looks gross though, right? Man, that drone's putting out some lights. Oh my gosh. Man, you got so freaking lucky. I would be... But like, I know if a bus was turning right there, like I would be hopping out the way, not waiting for it to hit me. What are you thinking? Damn. She about to get paid though.
The CIA has declassified a book that tells how the world's supposed to end. Yeah, that's what the book's about. It's called The Adam and Eve Story, and it was written in 1966 by this guy, Chan Thomas, who worked for the Air Force, was a UFO researcher, and a self-proclaimed psychic. So how did Chan say the world's gonna end? Let me tell you. Basically, a magnetic pole shift, so violent that it'll shake the entire Earth. That pole shift will cause earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, all kinds of other destruction. Not just in the U.S., but all over the world. In the book, Chan says North America will be swallowed by this type of destruction, but that none of the other continents will be able to survive it. Now, just because Chan Thomas wrote that story in 1966 doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. On the other hand, magnetic north is moving every year. And just in the past couple of months, we've had earthquakes, fires, tsunamis all over the world. But what do you think, Booshkis? Do you think this book is prophecy, or is it all just a crock of spoiled potatoes? Let me know in the comment section.
I mean, if there was going to be a way for it to happen, that would probably be the way for it to happen. I don't really know what this clip has going on, but I remember seeing someone with like an egg hanging from a...
Let's slow this down to take a closer look. That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended from a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is. No markings at all, and no visible means of propulsion or way to see inside. Watch how it rolls, almost graceful as it hits the ground, despite being wrapped in the ropes and canvas from the cradle as it's dropped for pickup. The UAP's final destination still unknown.
Man, it's pretty slick.
You're going to warm my love.
Oh, the one rabbit hole that I did get into, it was yesterday. Yeah. It was the Scientology stuff. I really wanted to know what was it, you know what I mean? And there was one guy who infiltrated the whole thing, but like we've seen, and I've heard stories about people that just do the test, right? It's literally an IQ test.
Yeah.
And then they try to put shit on you. But this guy, this YouTuber, he had like one of these Snapchat glasses.
Yeah.
And he went to the church service. And I've never seen...
And it's like a video cam on the glasses,
and
right?
I've never seen a Scientology church service. Like I've seen the questionnaire, but I've never seen it. And all they do, fam, the pastor goes, "Oh, everyone sit in your seat. You guys sitting? Good. Everyone sit in your seat. You sitting? Good. Everyone sit in your seat." That goes on
That's it?
for 10 minutes, fam.
Okay, sit in your chair. Go ahead, sit in your chair. All right, now are you sitting in your chair? Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Sit in your chair.
And he's just saying commands over and over.
What's the point of that?
And I'm like, yo, I don't understand this.
Yeah.
I went to the comments. I'm like, okay, let's see if people are, no. It's just brainwashing technique. If some guy keeps repeating an accomplished task, it's gonna get more sensitive to obey him. So when he says, "Oh, come next week," you're gonna come next week? Yeah. Are you gonna come next week?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Are you gonna come next week?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Fam, it's 10 minutes of one command, 10 minutes of another command. Yo, it kept going. And if you're really just like
crazy.
Subconsciously like there, yo, you might get fucked up. Like you. It was.
What is that for? A movie? I mean, shit, it looks tied up.
This is a photo taken from a spacecraft orbiting Mars. This is the surface of Mars. Mars has geysers, which are just jets of CO2 that erupt on the surface. And every spring it makes these really weird dark patches. They also make these scars in the shape of spiders, I guess. These are paths carved by flowing gas. Now look at this photo. These are sand dunes on Mars surrounded by frost. Then when it gets warmer, the frost melts, and then the sand dunes move because they're not frozen. This is the North Pole of Mars. Kinda gorgeous. This is the size of Texas. These spirals probably took millions of years to form. This is the South Pole. This ice is kilometers thick, and scientists think there might be a big, stable lake 1.5 kilometers underneath the surface here.
Wow.
See that? That's an avalanche on Mars that this spacecraft happened to take a photo of in time. This is like a 20-meter wide chunk of carbon dioxide frost. The ice started thawing in the Martian spring, and then this got loose. Anyway, Mars is weird and geologically complex, and you won't know things like that unless you follow me here.
That's true. Yo. That wiener dog is living life. Oh, that's the stuff, huh?
It's a fucking asteroid.
No, what's the sparkling?
It's still going, it's still going. It just disappeared. It just disappeared.
No, it's still there. Look at
It's still there, it's still there.
It's still there. It's like sparkly. It's all the sparkly stuff right there. What is that sparkly
It
stuff?
freaking disappeared.
What is that?
What is that?
That's a UFO.
That's insane.
That's a UFO.
Oh.
That's a UFO. What is that?
Holy shit.
What is that?
Let's still see it.
Oh my
Holy shit.
God. Get all the people, get all the people. Look at all the people jumping out of the hot tub. Look at all of them. Look at them. Oh my God.
That's wild.
So crazy, but this is Earth, right?
And would that spin faster or slower?
12-year-old, I am back to show you. Ta-da! Uranus.
Have you guys ever been to Uranus? Yeah, it's supposed to be really nice this time of year. Hey, this is important.
And here it is compared to Saturn.
That's what the Earth's about to look like with that Kessler effect.
Let me show you the sun because it's the start of our show. So many people ask me to show the sun. Well, I can't show you the sun, but I can show you the little piece of it because it's massive. And it just wouldn't, the scale of it just wouldn't fit.
Yeah, I think he was trying to see a different Uranus.
Back to our Earth. Tiny little Earth. And Venus. And a bonus point to show you Mercury.
The most powerful telescope in space just released a new image, and it's incredibly, incredibly weird. This is going to change the way we see the universe. This is a light echo, and I'm going to show you it moving, which is insane. Basically, 350 years ago, a giant massive star collapsed right here, and when it collapsed, it started in the core and created a shock wave that destroyed the star. And while this happened, when the shock wave hit the surface of the star, it created a huge, bright pulse of X-rays and ultraviolet light. Now, this star is dead. It's gone, but that shockwave is still traveling through space so far that it's hit interstellar space. Interstellar means between stars. It's very remote. So this region has all the dust and gas from the other stuff that's exploded in space, and when this shockwave hits it, that stuff gets warm and bright. And it gets bright enough that JWST can see it. And JWST took multiple images of this area of space over time. So we can actually see this shockwave traveling through space and lighting different areas up over time. And we can also see the shape of this interstellar dust. Mostly these sheets and filaments. Now, cosmically, these are really small structures. Because when we think of cosmic structures, we're thinking of these giant webs connecting galaxies. But these are on the scale of our solar system. Like, this is 4 times wider than our solar system. And it also has these areas that look like knots in wood. It's very weird. If you want to continue seeing more videos like this, including breaking space news, please follow me in these places, and I will see you there.
Interesting. It's like a Big Bang, almost. This dude.
Crazy things happening in the world right now. A boss let go of a member of his staff because she came back from maternity leave pregnant again. A recall has been issued after Minute Maid sold zero sugar lemonade that contained 40 grams of sugar. This is the most recent and clearest image of Mars that we have. And this is the most recent image of Earth that we have. For the first time in recorded history, which is 130 years, there was no snow on Mount Fuji in November. A 1,000-pound tuna was caught in New Hampshire. Snoop Dogg has confirmed that he has a staff member that makes sure that everyone else doesn't get too hot while they're smoking. A man who won an $11 million lottery says he now feels regret for buying houses for his friends that he is no longer in contact with. A popular flat earther YouTuber admitted he was wrong after taking a trip to Antarctica to test the theory of flat Earth. An Italian nun was arrested over strong links to a powerful mafia.
It's only us.
It's just y'all.
But if you ain't never
Bro's
had
burning
Tiger
a Slim
Fried
Jim.
Slim Jim, you don't deserve Wagyu. You don't deserve that porterhouse. You might as well go ahead and put it back. Get
I
you a
deserve
steak.
Wagyu.
This is the big motherfucker. Pause. Yeah, man.
Pause.
If you eat good steak and you never had one of these, throw that steak in the garbage. You don't deserve it.
Shut the fuck up!
The bird is just sitting there.
Junya? Okay, for real. No, that's crazy.
Ew. It's just stuck in place.
Like that hairline of yours, Devon. I know, that's just funny. I don't know. Is y'all laughing? I'm really so confused.
No! And then it stopped.
Yeah, stop it and turn around. Come here, record that. I'm not gonna record this bird for an hour. It's not moving. You just tap that. You can zoom in. Stop, it just disappeared.
No.
What is going on here?
Hello.
He's that smile, man. It's contagious. I don't know what that was. That's so alarming. That can't be good. That's so weird to see.
Peanut butter jelly the long way. Peanut butter jelly the long way.
He's a weirdo. I love it though. Damn.
Oh God. Oh God.
I charge him right there.
God.
He's
I
frozen.
threw your glasses.
Don't move.
I'm done.
Oh, he did? Do you need help?
Please, baby, please help me.
Okay.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hi mate, do you want to go to the pub? What are you doing? Mate, do you want to go to the pub?
We did.
I don't know mate, what you're doing is weird mate. See you later.
That's awesome. I still want to know how this works. Isn't that so weird? It's pretty cool.
You've probably seen a post saying that all the planets in our solar system will line up in a row in our sky on January the 25th, which only happens once every 396 billion years. But is it true? Not exactly, but very nearly. Here's what's really happening. Through January into February, you'll be able to spot one of the greatest planetary displays we've seen for years, when 6 planets line up in a row across our night sky. This can be called planetary alignment, or can also be known as a planet parade. And 4 of these planets will be visible to the naked eye. That includes Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, while Neptune and Uranus will be visible through a telescope. And as an added bonus, the moon will join the planet parade over the coming days, which means there'll be 7 celestial bodies lined up in our sky all at once.
That's wild. That's when something weird's gonna happen.
There was a hacker, I think it was in Quebec, but he hacked and looked at all of the code of ChatGPT and figured out that ChatGPT isn't a computer-generated system.
What is it?
It's actually someone's soul.
Your soul is mine.
Yo, that's what do you mean that's someone's soul?
Check this out. What?
So they have the technology to take people's souls and consciousness and put it into technology. This is where it's fucked, right? You can imagine if there's a scientist that knows and he's like a great inventor.
Yeah.
You would want to hold on to him as long as you can so that you can reap the benefits of later. Just like in Captain America, there was a scientist that created the super soldier serum.
Yeah.
They kept his consciousness within the computer, so he lives forever through a computer. Now, theory is ChatGPT is exactly that. it may not be just one soul that's in it, but countless souls, and that keeps getting added to.
So like, you know, AI on Snapchat, there's an AI that talks to you if you're depressed or something.
Yeah.
What?
You're actually talking to a random soul that died.
Theory, yeah.
Holy
Theory,
fuck.
yeah.
That's weird.
Dumb, right?
Man, we've seen that on here before. I
You guys want to see a magic trick?
don't think we can wrap our minds around that.
All morning I thought I was going crazy, grabbing waters for people. I swear it was liquid.
I just don't think we can do that
Go
though.
grab you one that's not frozen.
Trap souls. It's kind of weird. Like Shang Tsung. Is that what it's called?
They were liquid the whole time.
Y'all don't know how to do this? You just put some water outside in the summertime, and then put it in the freezer upright, turn it at a 90-degree angle, and it'll freeze.
Through the storm, everybody, come take my hand. This world will take together. Through the storm,
What is up with this dude?
and I can't stop living this way. I'm coming out of my cage. You want a little Detroit here?
Stop it. Get some help.
It's over south of Newington. Okay. But yeah, I'm flying to December.
Whoa. Hey, mental health check, y'all. Don't be afraid to get some help. I wish BetterHelp would sponsor me. Hey, I've had to get back into it recently. Take care of that mind.
Because are blocking the water coming onto my skin. Still nothing. Nothing. Look at my leg. In the water
So he's
for
staying
quite some
dry
time.
right now.
And it's dry. There are droplets on my leg. Let's get this out of my leg.
Droplets, huh? So people say it's water
I
wet.
don't even feel cold.
What about now?
I don't even need that. The water was kind of dark and muddy. That's why we couldn't see how my body looked underwater. I will get inside a pool now and you'll see how it actually looks underwater. Aerogel particles cause a thin gray layer because they trapped tiny air bubbles on my body. These air bubbles reflect skylight, giving my skin a shiny, silvery appearance.
That'd be like how we see aliens, you know?
You can notice some of these air bubbles coming off my legs and rise to the water surface. Air on my skin makes me feel lighter in the water. Completely dry. How is that possible?
How many times can you dip? You know? It's like
So what you're seeing in this video is a video of government officials in China in the act of cloud seeding, which is when they shoot silver iodide into the atmosphere into clouds, because what it does is it forms ice crystals, which then melt and turn into rain. So they're doing this because they've been suffering from severe droughts all over China, especially along the Yangtze River, which is one of the biggest rivers that flows through China that's been drying up all over the place, which is going to impact, millions and millions and millions of human beings. So in an effort to combat this massive amount of drought that they've been suffering from for a while, they're trying to seed clouds. Now, cloud seeding has been something that's been in place around the world since like the 1940s, but recently China's got one of the biggest cloud seeding programs on the earth. According to China's State Council, the country is committed to bringing about 5.5 million square kilometers of its land under its weather modification program by 2025. In largely one of the biggest processes that they're going to be doing with that is cloud seeding. Now, cloud seeding is referred to as geoengineering, which is basically just saying like manipulating the earth. And currently there's no conventions or formal agreements that say you can't. So some people think this could be used militarily eventually. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it could be. That's not a good thing.
Does anyone know why the entire United States is covered by an invisible layer of clouds? And this is this week. Today is January 17th. So I want to show you this
Probably
video.
from the fires?
I wish I could credit the person, but on Twitter they steal videos and post them, so I don't know who did it. If you do know, tag them below. But basically, they were looking at cloud coverage on one of these radars, right? And what they found was for like the past 2 weeks, the entire U.S., even right now, is covered by an invisible layer of cloud coverage. That is super, super, super weird. You can see where all the main clouds are, but then you go look outside and you can't really see this invisible layer, and who knows what the invisible layer really is.
It's raining sideways! Chunky!
Okay, it's not just the United States, it's the entire world. So I opened up the Windy app to see if maybe it was here, and it wasn't. So this reminds me, do you remember when we had that glitch on Event 2 Sky? But in that same glitch, we saw physical manifestations at, say, South Africa. And quite literally at the same time, people have been taking pictures of 2 full moons, and the full moon's been there for 4 or 5 days. And of course, it's not just the moon. The sun has been photographed a whole bunch the last few days, showing all this extra stuff. But some people are able to photograph supposedly Nibiru in the sky while this is all going on. And we had the orbs just disappear. So maybe all of it's still there. And for some reason, we just can't see it. I don't know. By the way, this video is a joke. I'm being stupid.
Here in Antarctica, we have limited plumbing and limited water, so we use an incinerator toilet when we have to poop.
That's horrible.
First, you pee in the bathroom we have here inside the building we sleep in, and then you go outside to use the incinerator toilet itself, which is just outside the front door. First, you put in the paper toilet bowl liner. Then, after doing that, you do your business, here represented by a piece of chocolate. You then step on the foot lever, which opens the hatch, and the chocolate drops inside to get burned up. Sometimes it doesn't go in all the way, so there's a handy stick to help push it the rest of the way.
It's like if you had diarrhea.
And that is how to use an incinerator toilet.
Didn't even know that was a thing. So I'll show you an incinerator. Man, wouldn't it be kind of scary to be that close? Man, that's a sight to see, though.
See, I told you!
Man, I had to use this new app for my editing. It's different. So bear with me.
That's straight up, you guys! I told you! See, I'm not losing my mind! Holy moly! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What?
That's an actual helicopter, I can see it. Look, there's 2. The U.S. government gotta explain that. Look at that up there. What is that? A drone? Look! Yeah, drone. Where did it go? It like disappeared. No, it went back there. We can't see.
Oh shit! It's a deer, bro.
I wonder if people. Ooh, there it goes.
What the fuck?
Okay. Dang, look at all that dust coming off.
What?
It's an explosion, alright. But see, like, look how.
Did you see that? Did you see that? It disappeared. What the fuck was that? There's a bunch of them. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, what did... Oh my god. Oh my god, right now. Oh my god, right now. Oh my god.
It's so interesting that Elon is having such a problem, you know, returning.
Holy cow. Oh my god.
Is it the Van Allen radiation belts?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Look. I'm not moving the camera.
I mean, but that sucker was coming from space. There's no doubt about it.
You can't see it without the camera. It's too angled.
It's not like it was trying to penetrate a firmament or anything. It was coming back in.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Man, that's wild looking. Like, it was pretty far up. That was a long video. Well, hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another Bryce is Right. I hope y'all have a great freaking week ahead of y'all. Just bear with me, of course, of this TikTok takedown. We'll keep you updated, keep this information flowing, circulating. Just have a great week. Go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up, y'all. Other than that, we will see you next time. All right, peace.
My name is Jeff.
Hey.